曾老师，谢谢。这边有一首诗要献给您，是《If I Should Die》by Emily Dickinson. If I should die and you should live, and time should go on, and morn should bring, and moon should burn, as it has usually done. If birds should build as early, and beasts are bustling go, one might depart at option from enterprise below. 'Tis sweet to know that stocks will stand when we with daisies lie, that commerce will continue, and trade as briskly fly. It makes the parting tranquil, and keeps the soul serene. That gentlemen so sprightly conduct the pleasing scene. 谢谢。
谢谢，非常的谢谢曾珍老师，在大学的时候教过我们非常多美国的作品、美国的小说集、诗人。那他也总是提醒我们，文学与生活是紧紧相连、分不开的。那现在请以 Emily Dickinson 的其中一首诗来纪念老师。那这首诗是 I taste a liquor never brewed. I taste a liquor never brewed from tankard scooped in pearl. Not all the Frankfurt berries yield such an alcohol. Inebriate of air am I, and debauchee of dew, rolling through endless summer days, from inns of molten brew. When landlords turn the drunken bee out of the foxglove's door, when butterflies renounce their gems, I shall but drink the more, till seraphs swing their snowy heads, and send to windows round to see the little tippler leaning against the sun.
曾老师，接下来的这首诗是送给您的，真的非常感谢您在大学时期的教导，我会永远记得您。Hope is the thing with feathers by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and the soul must be the stone that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest wind and on the strangest sea, and never in extremity it asked a crumb of me.
Zhen老师, this is for you. Thank you so much for your kindness and guidance. There's a certain slant of light by Emily Dickinson. There's a certain slant of light winter afternoon that oppresses like the heft of cathedral tunes. Heavenly hurt it gives us we can find no scar, but the internal difference, that's where the meanings are. None may teach us any. 'Tis a sealed despair and imperial affliction centers of the air. When it comes, landscape listens, shadows hold their breath. When it goes, it's like the distance on the look of death.
给曾珍老师，老师 ，We all miss you. Thank you. A bird came down the walk by Emily Dickinson. A bird came down the walk. He did not know I saw. He beat an angleworm in halves, and ate the fellow raw. And then he drank a drink from a convenient grace, and then hopped sideways to the wall to let a beetle pass. He glanced with rapid eyes that hurried all abroad. They looked like frightened beasts, I thought. He stirred his velvet head like one in danger, cautious. I offered him a crumb, and he unrolled his feathers, and rolled him softer home than ours divided the ocean.
to silver for a seam, or butterfly of bank of noon, deep, precious as the swim.
Dear Professor Zhen, I will pass on your magic and your spirit of literature to the next generation, and I will be dedicated to literature teaching. Because I Could Not Stop for Death by Emily Dickinson. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly started for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove. He knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove. At recess in the rain, we passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun, or rather, he passed us. The dews draw quivering and chill, for only gossamer, my gum, my tippet, only tool. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling over the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then, the centuries, and yet, feels shorter than the day. I first surmised the horse's hate were toward eternity.
Hello, this is Vivian too. I'll be reading I Heard a Fly Buzz When I Died by Emily Dickinson. Before I start, I would just like to say something to Professor Zhen. Thank you for everything you did. I think that a teacher and an instructor or a professor can make all the differences in the world, and you have changed mine. Thank you very much. I heard a fly buzz when I died. I heard a fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air. Between the heaps of storm, the ice around had run and dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. I wailed my keepsakes, signed away what portion of me be assignable, and then it was. There interposed a fly, with blue, uncertain, stumbling buzz, between the light and me. And then the windows filled, and then I could not see to see.
Zhen 老师, I just want to say thank you for everything. Yeah. So The Loneliness One Dare Not Sound by Emily Dickinson. The loneliness one dare not sound, it would as soon surmise as in its grave go plumbing to ascertain the size. The loneliness whose worst alarm is lest itself should see and perish before itself for just a scrutiny. The horror not to be surveyed, but skirted in the dark, which consciousness suspended and being under lock. I fear me this is loneliness, the maker of the soul, its caverns and its corridors, illuminate or seal.
曾珍珍老师, we will never forget your passion for literature, and it will be passed down from generation to generation. Like Brooms of Steel by Emily Dickinson. Like brooms of steel, the snow and wind have swept the winter street. The house was hooked, the sun sent out faint deputies of heat. Where rode a bird, the silence tied his ample, bloody seed. The apple in the cellar snug was all the one that played. 珍珍老师，谢谢你，让我们成为有温度的人。Dear March coming, dear March coming, how glad I am. I hoped for you before. Put down your hat, you must have walked. How out of breath you are. Dear March, how are you? And the rest. Do you leave nature well? Oh, March, come out right there with me. I have so much to tell. I got your letters and the birds. The maples never knew that you were coming. I declare, how red their faces grew. But March, forgive me, and all those hills you left for me to heal. There was no purple suitable. You took it all with you. Who knocks? That April. Lock the door. I will not be pursued. He stayed away a year to call when I am occupied. But trifles look so trivial as soon as you have gone. The blame is just as dear as praise, and praise as mere as blame.